Okay, so it appears that Big Sean numbers for his first week for his new album titled Better Me Than You has came, and a lot of people are considering it a flop. Now, I'm going to read you a little bit of the article that's on HNHH, Hot New Hip Hop. So, here it is right here. It said there was a lot of potential for Better Me Than You, the sixth studio album from Big Sean. For the most part, the lead singles were extremely promising to very good. Then you have to get into the themes and ideas promised. They are mature, fairly thought-provoking, and motivating. Furthermore, the features list had a lot to offer. Gunner, Charlie Wilson, Thundercat, Kodak Black, Bryson Tiller, and The Alchemist are just a few that make the pretty star-studded cast. On the surface, there was a lot to like. However, when you get into the album and perhaps listen to it a couple times, you probably caught some inconsistencies. For us, those who included too many instances of Sean sounding half asleep on the mic. Also, with the track list sitting at 21 songs, there was too much fluff and some of them sounded out of place. The Cash Cobain song was the biggest offender of this. We feel these are the reasons why Big Sean was only able to sell 22,000 copies, courtesy of DJ Academics, of his newest effort in his first week. Also not helping him was the fact that he was pretty inactive after the release of Detroit 2. Even though he's major artist of the 2010s, he doesn't have the same luxury of a Travis Scott to wait that long between releases. Haters of Big Sean don't want to hear any more Big 3 talk. The final results were pretty on par with the 24,000 units prediction, and with this become official, this is now his lowest first week of his career. Prior, Sean had never debuted lower than 3 on the charts. Now he would be lucky to be in the top 25. Throughout his time in the genre, there have been a lot of people that are highly critical of the Detroit MC. Now, with these numbers confirmed, they are coming out in droves. I don't want to hear no more talk about him being Big 3 or anything along those lines. One ex-user states, damn, what that up-and-coming J. Cole album called? Yeah, that's that. Another joke. Sean's been teasing a couple other takes recently, so he recently got more chance to reassert himself. What are your thoughts on Big Sean only moving 22,000 copies of Better Me Than You the first week? What do you think is the biggest reason for this precipitous fall off for past releases? I'm going to tell you here from Off the Cuff Radio, King Eric. Nobody still really knows Big Sean's story enough to connect with him, bro. I know he's from Detroit. He signed with Good Music. He can rap. He can rap pretty good. He made some nice bangers. But why should we connect with him? Another thing that's a problem with Big Sean is he's a bit too passive. You can't be in this game to be passive. You got to be a dog. Kendrick Lamar, he showed he had the dog in him. Drake, people could talk ish about him. He showed he got the dog in him. J. Cole, he showed he had the dog in him before, he waved the white flag, but it connects with people. Especially when you let niggas throw shots at you and you never really said anything back. I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar. I'm talking Drake, J. Cole, Papoose, Ye even. All these niggas threw shots at you, man. And said your name, or to a degree, through subliminals, and you didn't say anything back. And see, if you would have shown that you had the dog in you, you would have been taken serious. Because we want to know, what is your issues with Kanye? We wanted you to talk about that. That nigga disrespected you on Drink Champs, man. You should have cut his head off. You should have kicked his spaceship dressing weird ass in the whole asshole. Because Ye has never experienced that. You dropping a diss record on Kanye West would have been justified for numerous reasons. Number one being, he ain't hitting it out the ballpark no more musically, number one. Number two, he cheated you out of money, $6 million supposedly according to you on Drink Champs. Even though, yeah, he signed you on the label, but nigga, Enough is enough. He disrespected you on a public platform by calling you the worst signee ever. You could have brought up how you ghost wrote his raps. You could have went ahead and tore his head off. But he didn't do it. He took the safe route. He took the safe route. And when you take the safe route, people are like, dang, what is it going to take to really get this guy to really go out and fight? Because now, nigga, you probably the Andre Ward of rap. Yeah, we know you can rap. But at the same time, we want to be able to root for you. We want a reason why. So we're thinking, with you talking about your depression or whatever, we're thinking, okay, this is something that the public could relate to, because a lot of people are depressed. A lot of people have bad days. And you put out songs to reflect that. But even on your rollout, you look very depressed. But at the same time, what are you depressed about? We could Google your net worth, bro, and you got $26 million in net worth. You have money. You have cars. You have a big ass house. You got one of the baddest wives in the R&B. I mean, in the music game. And Janine Alco, you got her. What the fuck is you depressed about, bro? And how can you expect people to relate to that? So, you shown you can rap. You definitely have good music out there. I'm not going to get there and take that away from you. But why should the populace still connect with you? What he needs to do, he needs to do more songs with Eminem. He needs to get more with the Detroit scene. Marshall could tell him how to pen some songs, how he could set a theme. Because we know Big Sean can rap, but we saw signs of that on the song he did with M in the Aaliyah freestyle. And I was thinking, okay, he about to pick up the bat and come and start swinging. But even with the Kendrick Lamar thing, I see what academics were saying on this. It was like, dude, this nigga, he disrespected you and you ain't take his head off. We want to know who Big Sean is, and this is where the populace is. We still don't know who you are. Now, another thing, too, this could probably be the main reason that it flopped, but when you don't have no big machine behind you, and when you don't have a big machine behind you, like Def Jam and good music, you got to do this on your own. You got to pay for the video. You got to pay for the spots. You got to shoot everything out of pocket. Production. Praying for producers. The labels used to do that. Putting the records in certain stores. In certain playlists. You have to do all that by yourself. You don't have Kanye doing it for you. You don't have Def Jam doing it for you. You got to do everything hands-on. And a lot of artists don't know how to do that. But these are some of the main reasons why his album didn't do what it's supposed to. So let me know what you guys in the comment think. I hope my man Madman, because he be filling me in on the big three. He's one of the few that be filling me on the big three. So maybe he can help me chime in on this. So subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.